So for my capstone project, I did a presentation in class on food.
I did fashion trends in media and how fashion has changed over time.
I created a documentary on law enforcement and society today.
So the topic is comparative mythology.
So they had some choice for their final products, and we left it open to them. And so they could choose, a museum exhibit or a podcast or short stories. There were 6 or so to pick from.
And they spent a lot of time thinking about what kind of product were they interested in creating to show their learning throughout the year.
So I created these 5 pieces and I focused on specific trends from certain areas. So for like the grunge movement, a lot of the clothes that I saw were like really tattered and kind of intentionally not perfect. And I intentionally did that with the clothes to make it look like they were imperfect.
I wanted to look at the similarities between mythologies because I feel like when you analyze what's in common between mythologies, it reveals a lot about human nature. And there's just a lot of innate characteristics that we all share. And I think religion is so often used as like a dividing force, but it should be uniting. I don't think people think about it that way.
I have experience in cooking, so at home I prepared 5 dishes from places I picked. The whole idea was that food connects culture and people all around the world.
So on September 11th, I remember it quite vividly. I was running radar. I was a patrol officer, and I was running speed radar on White Street. And it was a beautiful day, and I remember
wanting to become a police officer. I try to show that law enforcement is a really dangerous career, and they go through a lot of sacrifices, and that they're humans too. They have emotions, they have families, they go through everything a normal human does, but with all that more pressure that comes with the job.
So I think for most of them, they really felt passionate in ways about their topics and the sources that they were using to create these projects in ways that I really haven't experienced before. There were some personal connections for lots of them, and I think it made the whole process more meaningful.
I overheard one of our students say that the capstone was so easy. And of course I initially cringed, and then she said, because I loved learning about it, so it was easy because I loved what I was doing.
I was really excited to be in this program because I love this topic. This is work that I'm going to be proud of in the future and means a lot to me and I can build off of.
It was the best alternative to a senior project I could have ever asked for. My friends came over right before I brought it all into school, and they all were like, "Lindsay, this is so you. This is exactly what I imagined you doing." And I was like, "I know, it's amazing. This is it."